Update is sponsored by American Express.
Svetlana Kuznetsova survives 3 sets, and she's now in the U.S. Open final for a second time. And coming up next here on Championship Weekend, the second of the women's semifinals, Justine Henin and Venus Williams, as we welcome you back to New York. Bill McAtee along with Patrick McEnroe, and not a high-quality match, far more unforced errors than winners, but Kuznetsova able to survive.
Well, she kept it together, in the last 2 sets, but I mean, there you saw the reason why Serena Williams, Venus Williams, and Justine Henin can be part-time players and gobble up all the Grand Slams. Just a horrible match, so many unforced errors, and that just makes the winner of this match, in my mind, even more the favorite in the final.
Now, looking ahead to Venus and Justine, how difficult is it to kind of pick this match because they haven't played in 4.5 years?
Well, it is tough, and they're both playing well. They're both extremely confident. I think the wind is an issue, and that could favor Justine Henin because she's got a little more control in her game. Venus obviously has more power, but certainly Venus is going to have to serve well and attack Justine on the second serve. If she plays her best, I think Venus is the favorite, but in these conditions, that may be tough to do.
All right, settle in. It should be a good one. Venus Williams, Justine Henin. Championship weekend rolls on, the second of the women's semifinals. Back to New York on CBS in just a moment.
Tina, could you take a look at these scripts?
Change the bear to a shark.
Gotcha.
The wizard should have a girl's name. This is good stuff.
These are meant divorce papers.
They're hilarious.
Miss Faye, the snake wrangler got bit again.
Well, I will suck the venom out, but this is the last time.
Tina, you're needed on stage 3.
Does Mama have to do everything around here?
Which flute for the Angry Hippie sketch?
The other one.
Okay.
Tina, the nanny called. Your daughter says it's octopus time.
Thank you! No, the other kind of German shepherds.
Oh, and the next time.
What?
This is American Express calling about a suspicious charge on your card. Did you buy 14,000 racquetballs?
14,000 what? No.
No problem. We'll take it off your account right away.
You will? I don't have to do anything?
Nope.
Thanks. I can't do it all alone. That's why I'm a card member.
The writer's room is on fire.
Are you protected from unexpected problems? Are you a card member?
You must be life insurance.
Who are you?
I'm the memory. Where am I? The back of the mind. Most of the complicated things get sent back here. But I'm not complicated. My financial professional at Mass Mutual gave me this list of 10 questions that really simplified everything. Where did I put those? Check the inside pocket. You're good.
Move life insurance to the front of your mind. Mass Mutual will help you get there.
Thinking about your nasal allergy symptoms? Only Nasonex is clinically proven to treat and help prevent most seasonal nasal allergy symptoms. And Nasonex is prescribed by allergists more than any other nasal allergy spray. And it was used by more than 6 million people last year. What is the nasal spray you should ask your doctor about? Nasonex. But you already knew that.
Side effects were generally mild and included headache, viral infection, sore throat, nosebleeds, and coughing.
Ask your doctor if Nasonex is the one for you.
Looking for a decidedly different kind of beer refreshment? Miller Chill, the Latin-inspired light beer brewed with a hint of lime and salt. It's refreshment in a whole new light. Miller Chill, Viva Refreshment.
Of all the things that can keep you up at night, your sinus problems won't be one of them. NyQuil Sinus. Say goodnight to your sinus symptoms.
I'm Kelly Wallace in New York with a CBS News update. A new video apparently made by Osama bin Laden has been released in advance of the 6th anniversary of the September 11th attacks. It is his first video appearance in 3 years, and he criticizes Americans for failing to stop the war in Iraq, though he makes no direct threats. Tonight on the CBS Evening News, Katie Couric speaks to the man mentioned by name in the new tape, a man once in charge of hunting down bin Laden. We hope to see you then. Now back to CBS Sports.
Another beautiful day in New York. Welcome to the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center as CBS Sports proudly presents the semifinals of the United States Open Championship. Before sellout crowds, it's #1 in the world, Justine Henin. She has won this title against Venus Williams. She won it twice at the turn of the century, and they've not played each other for 4.5 years. But what interesting biographies they have. They both have won 6 Grand Slam titles. Each has won exactly 35 titles. They both have won the Olympic gold medal. You can go on. And John, you like to compare this woman, a mighty might at under 5'6" and 125, with Roger Federer.
Well, very much so, Dick. She's long been my favorite player to watch, and she can do it all on the court, and she does it with a style and a grace, and I think she may be the greatest ball striker in the history of the women's game. She can hit the ball big off the forehand. She's improved that part of her game the last couple of years. She's long had the best backhand, an absolutely glorious stroke to me. And the other thing that she does better than almost any other female player is move in and finish off points. And she puts every ounce of strength into her shots. I mean, you have to admire what she's been able to accomplish. And besides all that, mentally, she's as tough as they come. So she's going to give Venus Williams keep her busy out there at the very least.
Well, Venus saw what Anna did to her sister Serena Williams. Serena's been sent home, and very impressive match played by Justine Henin. But let's talk about Venus Williams and how she has picked up the way she played at Wimbledon.
No, I think Venus Williams is a tougher opponent for Justine, frankly. I think Justine, when she looks across the court and sees Serena hits a cleaner ball. And I think she looks across the court at Serena and says, you know what, I'm fitter than she is and I'm faster. She looks at Venus and she thinks to herself, I'm a lot littler than this woman. And the fact is that, you know, Venus hits a lot of unforced errors, but she can hit winners from anywhere as well. And her strokes are so long and so flicky that Justine doesn't pick them up as well as she picks up Serena's strokes. And, you know, this is going to be a tough one because Venus has been very aggressive this tournament. Just as she won Wimbledon, she's trying to win the US Open. She's up at the net an awful lot. I think they'll both be up at the net a lot. I think this could be, especially after that last semifinal, I think this could really be something pretty to watch. And it's certainly the final.
And Jelena Jankovic, who took Venus Williams deep into that third set the other night and saw Venus Williams on the big shots and the important points in that match, able to deliver such incredible winners. Let's see if she has it today against Justine Henin. Remember, Venus Williams did not serve well against Jankovic and committed almost 60 unforced errors and still won. Can she beat #1 Justine Henin? Coming up.
Tina, could you take a look at these scripts?
Change the bear to a shark.
Gotcha.
The wizard should have a girl's name.
This is good stuff.
These are my divorce papers.
They're hilarious.
Miss Faye, the snake wrangler got bit again.
Well, I will suck the venom out, but this is the last time.
Tina, you're needed on stage 3.
Does Mama have to do everything around here?
Which flute for the angry hippie sketch?
The other one.
Okay.
Tina, the nanny called. Your daughter says it's octopus time.
Thank you! No, the other kind of German shepherds.
Oh.
And the next time.
What?
This is American Express calling about a suspicious charge on your card. Did you buy 14,000 racquetballs?
14,000 what? No.
No problem. We'll take it off your account right away.
You will? I don't have to do anything?
Nope.
Thanks. I can't do it all alone. That's why I'm a card member.
The writer's room is on fire.
Are you protected from unexpected problems? Are you a card member?
With Aviva Life Insurance and Annuities, you can look forward to a brighter future. Visit AvivaUSA.com or ask your financial professional about Aviva today.
Phil? Phil?
Innovation Man.
What's going on?
Innovation Workshop.
And your job is?
Kick off the innovation agenda. Fire up the troops for innovation.
Hence the I.
I for ideation. I for incubation. I for invigoration.
I for implementation.
Oh, I knew I forgot something.
Dolce, smile.
Oh, not again, Maria Sharapova.
how cute you look.
A little snap happy with the new camera, no?
Look at me over here.
Yes, I see you, tennis champion.
Come on, roll over, please.
I am not rolling over. Seriously.
Come on.
No, you come on. You think you own me? Oh, I forgot. You do own me.
Make every shot a power shot.
This is working for me right here. This area is nice.
Kid Nation premieres Wednesday, September 19th on CBS.
Beautiful day, a little warmer than it's been earlier in the week, mid-80s. The wind out of the southwest blowing a bit differently than it has in past matches. It seems to be blowing into the player at the far end, away from our broadcast location. Music, most of the fans have moved into the largest arena in all of tennis, nearly 24,000 capacity. 7-1 Venus Williams, but they haven't played for 4.5 years, so at that time Anna has moved up to the #1 ranking in the world. As you can see, Venus Williams currently number 12, the seed number 12. Anna from the French section of Belgium, Liège, makes her home in Monte Carlo. By today's standards, the way men and women, bigger, taller, she is one of the shorter players, just under 5'6". How does she generate all that power? You'll see. Winning 6 out of 10 events she entered this year, confirming her #1 position. Venus with that incredible run at the All England Club to capture another Wimbledon championship for her, her 4th. She's won this title twice.
She's by far the best grass court player of this generation, playing against the best clay court player of this generation.
On the hard courts, Arthur Ashe Stadium.
She's going to go off to get a little bathroom break. And Justine Henin, to remind the folks that she's had some, major injuries to deal with. Ironically, Dick, since she started playing full time, this is the only tournament she hasn't missed.
John, just before they took court for the warm-up, Justine Henin stopped to chat with Mary Jo Fernandez.
Justine, you haven't dropped a set to reach the semifinal. How comfortable are you feeling on the court right now?
It's going to be another match today. What I did in my first 5 matches is from the past, and I got a lot of confidence, but it's going to be another tough mission for me and a great challenge for me today.
How big of a challenge is it to beat Serena in the quarters and now have to face Venus in the semis?
That would be fantastic. I was dreaming of this situation because I love challenges, and that's a good one for me. So the best will win, and I hope it's going to be a good match for the crowd too.
Good luck.
Thank you.
The only player to beat both sisters in a Grand Slam event was Martina Hingis, and then Hingis did not win that Australian Open.
I must say that she looks a lot more comfortable than she's ever seen her on the court. Relaxed.
Venus Williams taking an early bathroom break, but before she had warmed up, she stopped to visit with Mary Jo.
Venus, you missed last year's U.S. Open because of a wrist injury. How special is it to be back in the semis of the U.S. Open?
It always feels great, and I can't wait to get out there and play my best.
You haven't played Justine in over 4 years. How much do you think your games have changed?
I think we've obviously both improved. She's had some great championships, and I've had some great moments too, so this will be another great moment.
Thanks. Good luck.
Thanks.
Beautiful scene on this late Friday afternoon, live about 4:15 in the afternoon. Venus Williams, like her opponent Justine Henin, with 6 singles titles in major play. A couple titles on tour this year. One of those a major at Wimbledon to give her 35 total. That ranks in the top 10 all time. And of the active players, she and Henin both with 35. And there's Oracene, the mother. Richard Williams, in an article in the New York Post today, claimed that Venus was going to win this one. She can whip anyone around here. Well, we'll see if Richard's right. He predicted that his daughter would win Wimbledon and was right on.
This is going to be quite interesting. The conditions, as you mentioned, Dick, a little warmer. See if a long match that becomes an issue. The wind, I think the footwork of Henin is a little better, but the reach of Williams Are they going to have to pull back on their shots? Both like to go for their shots, as we've seen over the years.
Somewhat unusual for a player to take that bathroom break before the match.
Better to do it before it starts, though. Look at it that way. You see Venus had an easy road until that last match, which she was somewhat fortunate to pull out there.
She certainly had a tricky little draw there the last couple of rounds, playing two top 5 players.
Knocking out both Serbian stars, Ivanovic and Jankovic. Venus Williams serves to open this semifinal. Winner to meet Svetlana Kuznetsova tomorrow night for the women's title.
She hasn't been serving that well, Venus. It hasn't stopped her much, but she's facing a tremendous returner. Venus has had 22 double faults.
8 of those against Jankovic and still pulled it out. Flirted with one there.
I think this is similar to the Serena match the other night, in that if she doesn't play as well as she's capable of, she's not going to win. Serena is a player who rarely beats herself, with a lot of confidence. Jankovic, she was not at her best, but pulled it out.
First ace. She has 20 of those in the championship. Delivered 9 in the victory against Jankovic.
As you mentioned, Henon's only about 5.5 and a half, and she should be able to use that serve often. Even if Henon gets it back, it's going to get that court nice and open for her.
Three errors from Venus Williams and a couple of chances for the early lead to Anna. Janet Jackson in the Venus Williams and the Williams family box today.
Williams is under 50% when she's got to serve a second serve. Playing against Justine, who has been breaking her opponent's serves 2 of every 3 games in her matches so far. And that's the equivalent of letting her opponent serve every game and still winning each set 6-3.
There's
the first break.
Now Venus Williams, a shaky start on her serve, and Justine Henin has the lead.
Well, the second serve of Venus has long been a weakness, and Henon knows that. She's so confident off that return. It's amazing for someone as small as her that she can hit the ball back firmly and consistently up high.
She's now 25, makes her home in Monte Carlo, those 6 slam titles, and there's the impressive number. 6 of the 10 events she's entered this year, she has won, including her 4th French Open title, 3 in a row at Roland Garros.
And in all 10 events, she at least got to the semis. She is the closest thing this sport has to Steffi Graf. And in terms of professionalism, in terms of being fit, being focused, and clearly her winning ways.
I mentioned her focus in winning ways, and she is winning impressively. She's not dropped a set in this championship. He's gone 10 straight matches without dropping a single set.
She missed a lot of time in 2004 and 5 with injuries and illness. You forget that she's had a lot of personal struggles and physical struggles. it's so easy for her. She's so relaxed out there, the way Roger Federer is. He's yet to drop his set.
She hasn't lost a match since she lost to Marion Bartoli at Wimbledon.
That was in the semifinals.
Well, she hasn't played a whole lot. She played one tournament, and that's what's saved her these last couple of years. She has readjusted her schedule, pulled back, and picking and choosing her events a lot better now, so that she doesn't get too fatigued.
All right. Easy hole, threw in a 115-mile-an-hour ace in that love game to Love.
Well, she should frame this, because at the moment, she's serving harder than Venus. So that should not last too much longer.
There were times in the past that Anna wore that worried expression. Appeared to be fragile. That's disappeared. She is.
It wouldn't be long ago, Dick, where she wouldn't have done that interview before the match. And now she looks like she just almost was enjoying it. Much better place emotionally, it seems.
Kind of that spot in a professional life where you go from, I want to be good, I think I'm good, and all of a sudden say, you know what, I am not only good, I'm the best. That's how she's carrying herself. Oh, caught the line.
Well, it's interesting that Justine does this, because Venus has made a lot of errors already these first couple games, but then she's always changing gear, keeping you guessing.
If you're just joining us, women's semifinal Friday. In the earlier semi, Svetlana Kuznetsova 3-6, 6-1, 6-1 excused Anna Chakpadadze, winning 12 of the last 13 games. She'll be there tomorrow night in the final against the winner of this semi.
Yeah, she unleashes a big one. That's with the crowd oohing and ahhing at 122.
Earlier this week, she got one through the court at 129, and she's been averaging about 110 miles an hour on her first serve. I don't think she'll serve that big against Justine. She wants to keep a high percentage.
Justine's like Federer again in that she gets a racket on a lot of serves. Tough to hit a lot of aces against. She sees the ball so early off an opponent's racket.
Two golden girls of tennis in the Olympics. Venus won the gold in Sydney in 2000, and Anna in Athens 2004, the gold medal winner. They bring major league credentials to the semifinal, indeed worthy of a championship final in the Grand Slam event. And the hold for Venus Williams, but it's Justine Anna in the lead. We'll be back after this word from your local station.
Dave's all new with Rachel Ray. And can this guy hold a note for 48 minutes tonight?
I found it and emailed them our design, and they love it. And they can deliver today, before the party. That's right, hon.
This is a big job. It's going to take some time.
No problem. Guests don't arrive until 6-ish, so if you finish by 5, it'll be perfect.
Don't you wish everyone moved at your speed? Thanks to AT&T, you can call today to get high-speed internet for $14.99 a month. This is not an introductory price. Act now and find out how to get $50 cash back on select speeds. You can also get a free DSL modem after rebate. With AT&T, you get the fastest internet for the price. Now AT&T also offers you the nation's largest Wi-Fi network, so you get more high speed in more places. So call AT&T today to get high-speed internet for $14.99 a month. Not an introductory price. Act now to find out how to get $50 cash back on select speeds. You can also get a free DSL modem after rebate.
Well, we did it.
From AT&T, wireless broadband, home phone, and TV. The new AT&T, your world, delivered.
Coverage of the U.S. Open on CBS Sports is sponsored by Canon, by Warner Brothers, The Brave One, IBM, and by Lexus. September 7th, 2007, 27 years ago on this date, a 21-year-old left-hander, John McEnroe, able to win this title in a five-setter. Bjorn Borg, was it not?
But you say 27?
21. No.
27 years ago, 21-year-old. Okay, your boy, five-setter. Thank you for. I love when you do your homework.
It was a great match. Oh, that was a fabulous match. Following your Wimbledon encounter, the 1816
That's
overture.
true. I had to get back at him. Always been so impressed that she's a heavyweight player with a middleweight or lightweight figure. It's amazing. Oh, well, she hits the tennis ball. Mentally fierce. She's so strong. It's going to be hard for these two to play their best, though, because conditions are not conducive to that. This wind out there.
And in this big bowl, it's so unpredictable. It has swirls.
Coming into this match, Venus Williams has had more than twice as many winners as Justine Henin. She's also had twice as many errors. She's also come into the net a lot more than Henin, using that size and reach and power she's got.
That was key to her comeback against Jankovic 2 nights ago. Played very aggressively and successfully.
Was her mental toughness and getting some big serves in when she needed it, because she never broke Jankovic in that entire third setting. Elena's certainly not a big serve. She's going to need to do a better job today with Henin, that's for sure.
Dictated that point down up 40-30 for a 3-1 lead. Aerial coverage of the U.S. Open Tennis Championships provided by Goodyear. Looking down on Arthur Ashe Stadium court, Venus Williams serves at 1-3. Justine Henin under the watchful eye of Coach Carlos Rodriguez, been her coach for some 11 plus years. She said, we almost know each other perfectly. He teaches me something new every day. It's a surrogate father, Carlos Rodriguez.
You really enjoy those as a tennis player. When you hit the complete miss hit, and as soon as you hit it, you realize it's going to go exactly where you would have liked it had you hit it cleanly. And it's annoying to your opponent. The good part for Anna is that the one advantage of being 5'5" is she's low to the ground, and this ball moves through the court, skids off, and she should be more adept at handling that than the 6'1" Williams.
One of the great beauties of watching Venus Williams play on grass is that she gets low even on grass. It's helped her win Wimbledon 4 times.
Good solid approach out like Venus did there. The precision that's needed to get it by her with that reach is difficult when winds is kicking up around you. It's a good play by Venus to come in a good solid approach like that.
Fault is the first for Venus Williams.
I was taught to start your motion very slowly and then to get it going when you're just about to strike the ball. That's when you want the most racket speed. Sometimes Venus takes it back too fast, and she's got to slow herself down on that second serve. It's such a difference for her when she gets a first as opposed to a second serve. It's going to be, that percentage is going to be very key today.
Venus Williams, Justine Henin, if you're joining us, semifinals, winner to meet Svetlana Kuznetsova. She was victorious over Anna Shakpadze earlier today. Venus Williams lost her serve to open the match, so Anna leads 3-1. And a point here for Venus Williams to make it 3-2. Number 1 in the world, Justine Henin, with the early lead against Venus Williams.
Do you have a dandruff shampoo to control curls?
Or for sensitive scalp?
One dandruff shampoo isn't right for everyone. Head & Shoulders has 9, so no matter what your hair type, you get 100% flake-free, healthy hair. Head & Shoulders.
Dolce, smile.
Oh, not again, Maria Sharapova.
Look how cute you look.
A little snap happy with the new camera, no?
Look at me over here.
Yes, I see you, tennis champion.
Come on, roll over, please.
I am not rolling over. Seriously.
Come on.
No, you come on. You think you own me? Oh, I forgot. You do own me.
Make every shot a power shot.
This is working for me right here. This area is nice.
Welcome back to our live coverage. Justine Henin serves with the lead 3-2.
Justine and not overplaying that moment. Just feathering the ball, knowing that Venus is looking to come in. Just chips it and forces Venus to go for an angle that she just misses wide.
That was such an interesting shot from Henin to watch her. She's like a chess player out there, just making Venus hit a tough volley there. So under control. That's what makes her so good. She's got so many options. She can do anything with either stroke.
She especially likes playing on clay because she knows she moves so much better than any other woman playing the game these days, and she feels that the clay gives her time to, as she says, organize her game. She's been organizing it pretty well on hard courts here this last couple of weeks.
Where has she ever?
Just as Federer does, she glides over that court, takes so many small, light steps to get behind every single shot before she hits it.
She surrendered only 2 points in 3 service games. Totally in control early.
Because of that movement, that beautiful ballet-like movement, it doesn't take as much toll on her body either.
And another love hold. It's 4-2. Are you missing any of the U.S. Open highlights? We're down to the final weekend. Well, you can log on to usopen.org, presented by American Express, and get all the information. Indication of how these two women as star players, when they see that finish line and a championship just ahead, do they ever know how to close it out? Venus Williams in the last 12 semifinals Grand Slam is 11-1. Her only loss in the semis back 6 years ago, the Australian Open. Anna, the same in 9 semifinals, her last 9. She's 8-1. Her only hiccup was at Wimbledon this year when Marion Bartoli out of nowhere beat her in the semis. Get this far, we can almost expect them in the finals.
That was a truly shocking result, losing to Bartoli, and there was really nasty conditions. Very cold, but also windy. That contributed to Henin's demise. So far, she's looked solid in these tricky conditions. A lot warmer, still windy.
Second double fault.
Maria Sharapova was over on the bottom section of that draw. She lost early, and you could see the top part of the draw had Serena Williams, had Elena Yankovic, Venus Williams, Ana Ivanovic. All the players have really been so tough this season. We're over on that one half of the draw, and it's because Venus and Serena don't play enough to have higher rankings. You get seated out of the way of the top players.
Serena seated 8th and Venus 12th in this championship. And that accounts for the fact that we've had matches that were of final quality as early as the round of 16.
Well, I think it's pretty clear with the litany of injuries on the women's side, and you have pullouts in big events, so they need to change their schedule and shorten it.
Oh, they have.
And they've got to change the ranking format too, so these type of situations don't occur. When is that change taking place, Mary?
There's that whole thing has been going on. I mean, the biggest problem is that the top players don't play a lot, and that's the problem. You can't say they don't play because the schedule is too long. They don't play a long schedule.
If there was a best, if you only need 12 tournaments instead of a best 15 or 17 or whatever it is, they would more likely get to 12 if they saw that if they did so, they would be number one instead of playing 10 or 12 and finding themselves 6, 8 in the world.
Well, here's Anna. It's her 11th event of the year, and she's number one. She'll play another tournament, and that'll basically be it for the year.
Well, the Masters, and then there's probably a couple other ones. So be it 14 or 15.
For Venus Williams, but broken the first game of this set. May Halter. Mary Carrillo, Venus Williams was only 17 in '97. Her debut here all the way to the finals.
It was a remarkable effort for her. She lost that final to Martina Hingis, but within a couple of years, she and her sister Serena were trading this title back and forth. Serena winning it the first time, and Venus the next two, and then Serena again in 2002.
You look at that serve there. You see that's 117 coming off Ennen's racket. That is mightily impressive.
Right back at 111.
So that does not allow Venus to step in close, or Serena or any other opponent to really smother that baseline like they want to. You see her inside the baseline, but if you can serve that well consistently, it's going to be awful tough to break her.
She's won 10 of 11 first serve points. And another.
It's just a masterful job of serving so far from Ennen.
Fourth game, and look at those service numbers. She and Venus both have been in the mid-50s in the championship, but way above that today. Service games. She holds it low. Nothing close to a break point for Venus Williams, who now serves to stay in this opening set as you watch the action from New York on high definition television.
She could intimidate a lot of players, Venus Williams, with that idea of stepping inside the baseline off serve, but I don't think she's going to impress Justine a whole lot. As a matter of fact, I think Justine would have preferred off the first serve.
How about that defense? Oh my!
Well, you'd think the crowd would be pulling for Venus out here, and they are, but they just appreciate the level of effort here and expertise coming off Ennen's racket. It's unbelievable. Well, she covers the court. A great round of applause for her.
How about that transition defense to offense? That's Federer-like as well.
You see that side-to-side movement back to the center. Outstanding. That's a great set from Ennen so far.
Against a formidable opponent, she has been almost perfect.
good play by Venus, because you saw that previous serve. She hit it 119. It came back almost as fast. She's got to use this serve against Ennen, whose reach is not nearly as good as Venus's, obviously. She can be hurt by that serve.
There's an example of that reach.
It's the reach, but it's also how well she closes here. This would make her hit a tough passing shot and a big point. That's a good move by Venus. She springs off those legs to get that volley nice and early.
Nevertheless, Anna 2 points from the set.
She doesn't have the same advantage on this ad side with that slice serve, but she could use her height to push that ball out wide here with Hennon. That would be a good idea. And she uses the slice for the ace again.
So Henna will be serving for a 1-set lead when we return to the U.S. Open.
Laughter can add 8 years to your life. So live longer, retire stronger, never outlive your money.
Tina, could you take a look at these scripts?
Change the bear to a shark. Gotcha. The wizard should have a girl's name.
This is good stuff.
These are my divorce papers.
They're hilarious.
Miss Faye, the snake wrangler got bit again. Well, I will suck the venom out, but this is the last time.
Tina, you're needed on stage 3.
Does Mama have to do everything around here?
Which flute for the Angry Hippie sketch?
The other one.
Okay.
Tina, the nanny called. Your daughter says it's octopus time.
Thank you!
No, the other kind of German shepherds.
Oh, and the next time.
What?
This is American Express calling about a suspicious charge on your card. Did you buy 14,000 racquetballs?
14,000 what? No.
No problem. We'll take it off your account right away.
You will? I don't have to do anything?
Nope.
Thanks. I can't do it all alone. That's why I'm a card member.
The writer's room is on fire.
Are you protected from unexpected problems? Are you a card member?
And welcome back to New York. And a reminder, you can visit usopen.org for exclusive U.S. Open coverage. IBM helps make the usopen.org mighty special. Well, a special semifinal. Venus Williams, Justine Anna. Anna, who has offered only 2 points in 4 service games. Nothing close to a threat of her serve, and she opens with a service winner. 3 points from the set. That is 11 straight service points for Anna.
And then thought that wind was blowing against her. Try to hit a deeper shot, and it flew on her. It's definitely difficult to tell what's going on out there with the wind. Very swirly, difficult conditions.
That serve seems packed with adrenaline and confidence for Justine Anna.
I think this is the first time I'm looking where Venus is, took a couple steps back, which is a good move because Anna's serving so well. Get a better look at it. Another first serve, all 4 this game. She's got 2 set points. Tremendous first set from Anna off the serve.
Venus, a sluggish start. 15-40, save one break point, and Anna converted to take the lead and has held it. And now at set point.
Nobody can gobble up a court the way Venus Williams can. Nobody. It's not even close.
Justine Henin played that point as well as she could have hoped for. That speed there is just amazing.
All of a sudden, Venus with a couple of big steps, lunging moves is in our screen and hitting the passing shot.
Set point 2.
Tremendous points. Those 2 set points. They stepped it up when she needed to here. This is a good change of pace by Henin. A little bit too short though. She needs a little more depth on that. Allowed Venus to step forward. She went for it.
Risky play with the wind conditions. A lot of those shots are flying wide. First time that Anna serves under some pressure.
That was the first serve she's missed this entire game. I think Venus had an excellent chance to finally get back in this set and get a break point. She's yet to have a break point in this match.
Great save on the return, huh, from Venus.
Well, she's not going to alter plans easily. She believes in herself so much. She's continuing to stay in close, even on those first serves. I feel the slightest of hesitation with Henin now. A little tighter that she's won these 3 set points.
Break point, Venus Williams. She served at 15-40 that opening game, and Anna with a break. Here's a chance for Venus Williams to get back on serve. Edges farther inside the baseline. It's 5-4. Make that 5-5. Sorry. 5-all.
Well, it all started that incredible get at the first of 2 set points where she sent a message and then clipped the line and tightened up just at the right moment for Venus. That was Very well done there. Pull back at 5-all. Seize the moment.
How rich was that?
27-shot rally, and it all ended at the net. So it becomes a volley and a rally. Amazing stuff, and again, it's just the tentativeness from Justine that was lacking until that last game is still around in this one.
Not only the Williams clan, but this sellout crowd at Arthur Ashe, they all, as one, rose to salute that tremendous point.
You don't have rallies with 20-something shots, and at least half of them were in volleys. Awesome.
You were standing.
Darn right.
Double fault number 3.
I'm not surprised to see her breathing hard after that last point.
Split call from the French umpire Pascal Maria. Doubles after that brilliant point won by Venus.
Talk about a momentum killer.
Anticipated semifinal between two of the game's very best, and they're at 5-all, 30-all.
It's very humid out there, and Venus seems to be having trouble holding on to that grip right now.
Shadows now have grown to cover half the western half of the court.
You can sense that Hannon's getting increasingly frustrated that this first set seems to be slipping away.
Grabbing air after that long first point. A couple of double faults ensued. Now at deuce.
That wide open stance of Justine's has gotten her in trouble. Spreads her legs so far apart to return Venus's serve, and then she doesn't really have the feet under her to make the adjustments. So she changes that a little bit, because Williams is starting to feel her serve now. That last one, a 120.
corrected. They're going to replay the point.
Advantage Williams.
Replay the point.
Clearly caught the line, and the linesman corrected his mistake. Williams with the first serve. Well, she could challenge if she was. Although she could challenge.
Sure.
If it was out,
just in case, there's the chase review, and Venus knew that it did indeed hit the line. So a point again for 6-5 for Venus Williams. She's not had the bigger number in this set. Good serve and hit the service line. Venus Williams now in front. 6 games to 5.
Use of cell phones and handheld devices is now permitted.
Yeah, just landed. I just gotta pick up the rental. Hey,
Your world is wireless. AT&T is wireless. Welcome to America's wireless leader, the new AT&T. Your world delivered. Your world is wireless. AT&T is wireless. Welcome to America's wireless leader, the new AT&T. Your world delivered.
Dolce, smile.
Oh, not again, Maria Sharapova.
Look how cute you look.
A little snap happy with the new camera, no?
Look at me over here.
Yes, I see you, tennis champion.
Come on, roll over, please.
I am not rolling over. Seriously.
Come on.
No, you come on. You think you own me? Oh, I forgot. You do own me.
Make every shot a power shot.
This is working for me right here. This area is nice.
This fall, nothing can protect Horatio Kane from his own son. Don't miss the season premiere of CSI Miami, CBS Monday, September 24th.
One of the greats, Chris Evert, champion here of the United States Open 4 straight years, 75 through 78, then repeated in 80 and 82. Casting her discerning eye on this critical 5-6 game. Anna, who had 3 set points, serving forward at 5-4. Nicely done.
That's why she's won 3 straight French Opens. Scrambling ability, defense is astounding. And she's so smart with her passing shots. She waits for the right moment to go for the winner, otherwise she'll just keep it nice and low.
A little ballet. Celebrate that big point.
It's not easy to be not to be discouraged at this time because she knows the set should have been over. Still within reach for her. Gotta be careful right now. There's just another fantastic passing shot. She disguised that well to the very end. She's able to keep her cool there when you know Venus is just hovering, waiting to put that volley away.
Says a lot about how confident Justine Henin is that she's willing to drag Venus up to the net, knowing how well Venus covers those short ones. Still believing she can pass her. Get her out of position, yank her around at the net.
costly double fault at this juncture, 30-all.
Keep in mind that not only did Justine have 3 set points a few games back, but she entered that one serving, having lost just 2 points on her serve. It's a lot about how much pressure Venus Williams can put on anyone at any time in the match, especially when it counts most.
She played a great game to 45. It was Venus who stepped it up big time those first couple of set points. Then she got a little edgy out there, but she has a unique ability to shrug these type of things off and still come back and hang in there.
They're both world-class shruggers.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Point away from a tie break to settle this first set. Paper just flying directly toward Anna, indicating that she's heading into the wind. Ball's out. You see if Venus challenges.
Miss Williams challenging the out call on the right baseline. The ball was called out.
John, you've rarely been wrong. What do you think? Out or in?
I think it was a little bit long. It was close.
Here's the chase review. The record can go.
Corsens.
You probably were right when you argued with the linesman.
Miss Williams has 1 challenge remaining.
So these 2 great players battling to get the early lead. Anna enjoyed it early, breaking Venus in the first game. Venus broke back, saved 3 set points, and now to a tiebreak to settle this dramatic opening set. Venus Williams with the first point.
Looked like Anna could have come in off the return, but the respect she has for Venus's reach and ability to track down those type of shots kept her back. It was Venus who moved in.
Anna finding the hole up the line. It's the early mini break. Frame that for 1 point all. Just a win just as she served that.
She's asking a lot of herself to come up with passing shots as difficult as she's pulled off these last game or so. Be well served to keep that pressure up. Where did she come up with those angles? It's so impressive. I mean, she's skipped one off the line. She's forcing Venus back behind that baseline. Look at this shot. That's exactly where she meant to hit it. It's pretty impressive considering she just framed the forehand previous point. The great player is able to just forget about those mistakes. Just move on. That's brilliant. Well, this is everything we could have asked for, that's for sure. Both players gambling at times. Unbelievable defense. And they're both extremely solid up there at net as well. We're just early in this tiebreak. First set.
It's nice to see Justine so passionate out here. So emotional. She's going up against someone who's physically so much bigger and stronger, and she couldn't care less. They're both tremendous athletes, using all their gifts.
Venus trying to win her first service point in this break.
So the win wreak havoc with that pass. 3-2. Venus second serve awfully close there.
Beautiful 108 wide. Second ace for Anna, and they change, and she has the lead 4 points to 2. She had 3 chances to win the set earlier, serving at 5-4.
That's the first of 3, which is fantastic court coverage. Hits the line. Justin started to finally feel the pressure. And here we are. Just going to come from behind here again, down 4-2.
Anna looking to serve and volley on that first serve. She really is. She was always thinking out there. That's a pretty gutsy second serve as well. Always willing to make adjustments, put pressure with either pace or position, even power. That settles.
And that gives Anna 4 set points. Coach Rodriguez likes what he sees. And Justine Anna, number 1 seed, number 1 in the world, owns the first set 7-6, 7 points to 2. Is she on her way to a second U.S. title? So Justine Henin owns the opening set 7-6 in the breaker, and then asked for the trainer. She's left the court. Venus Williams still there at the umpire's chair. We'll see how serious that was. She did not appear to be limping, didn't show any physical handicap as she left. And this demanding 2-week championship has taken a bite out of a lot of players. There's the big key of that opening set. Mary Carrillo, second serve, and Venus Williams punished.
Yeah, Venus will have to do something about that in the second set. Anna returning so well, doing everything beautifully, and we understand that they are still evaluating her injury, but that she went off the court means that obviously it's got something to do with either her back or one of her legs, because they would have to remove her skirt to diagnose what her problem is.
So this amounts then to the medical timeout. Venus Williams left to try to assimilate what happened in that opening set, and it really comes down to her serve. The rest of the game seemed to be quite even. Here's the rule, the ITF and WTA rule book. They're allowed during any changeover of medical treatment. Player may request evaluation to determine if extra time treatment is needed. Following the evaluation, 3-minute medical timeout. Mary Jo has some more specific information.
Well, I just talked to Nadine Wahey, the tour trainer, and she said that she's having difficulty breathing. Justine, no tape, no anything, just some tough times breathing.
Breathing? Wow.
That was the problem the other day with Tomas Berdych.
If you didn't have a tough time breathing?
Why did she leave the court?
You don't get the feeling that Henin's going to throw in the towel the way Berdych did. And you could see Venus was struggling a bit at the end of that tie break, so that gave her a chance to regroup. Get some air in that lungs. It is humid out there. It's pretty warm, although the sun's gone away. That should help the two of them.
And it continues to serve big on that first ball. 70% for the match. And she's winning 71% of those points.
She's phenomenal in the first set. Both players close exceptionally well when they sense that they hit one more volley, the point will be over. That's when you really go after it. Get a little extra mustard on it. Almost misleading that net stat because they both volleyed exceptionally well. Sometimes their opponent has come up with some great passing shots. A lot of flub volleys out there. You don't want to hesitate just for that brief moment as you're hitting that ball. You don't want to run through a forehand. It's tough to control that. It's coming off Venus's racket. Obviously, Henin covers the court so well. She feels like she has to go for a little more.
Strong hold to open this second set, and Super Saturday awaits. The women's final tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, and the men's semis beginning at noon here on CBS. Nikolai Davydenko against Roger Federer as Federer shoots for his 4th consecutive U.S. Open win. And the opening match will feature Novak Djokovic, the 20-year-old served most entertaining on and off the court against the Spaniard David Ferrer. His greatest advance in a major championship for Ferrer, the 15th seed.
Djokovic has stormed past Bjorkman in the imitate list. I mean, he's strong. Last night it was fun to see him do Sharapova and Nadal.
Yes, he does a good Roger Federer as well, doesn't he?
He's going to save that if he reaches the final.
He says he can't imitate Federer. He does a very good Andy Roddick. Roddick playing looked so well the other night. He would have beaten anybody but Roger Federer.
In our CBS preview show of the U.S. Open that preceded, of course, the championships, Patrick McEnroe predicted a men's final of Federer and Djokovic.
Djokovic's favorite surface is hard courts. He's poised. He seems to be ready to make that next step. It's been 2 semis in a row, the French and Wimbledon.
David Ferrer took out, among others, Rafa Nadal to get to the semi. I think this is a good idea for Venus because it's tough to consistently hit those passing shots. They're all fluttering around out there. And you can just block a volley, which is easier in the wind.
That's the kind of shot making she produced against Jankovic in that third set.
And it says something that Justine Henin doesn't even bother to try to track that one down. And she'll chase down about anything.
Absolutely fantastic backhand. Watch her take it above her shoulders here and just really thread the needle and just put Venus in all types of trouble. She's just on the ball. The next shot so fast. I think Venus gives up on that. No chance for her. A physical match these two are playing.
Point now for 1-all. Defense again from Henin. Still showing that she's having trouble with her breathing.
Well, don't be a bit smoggy out there. It's a tough day to play your best stuff. Out of this world. The fact that Venus even got that backhand was phenomenal.
The all-court prowess of Henin, just remarkable effort.
Talk about great touch. She's just showing you, Mary talked about in the first set, showing that emotion, letting it out, and this is really it's fun to see for Henin. She's enjoying it.
Big chance for Henin to grab the early lead in the second set, already up a set.
She held that like Federer there.
Well, Justine Henin enjoys a set and a break advantage over Venus Williams.
It was almost as if she could drop her racket, had that little more, held it, and then just flicked it cross court. Venus leaning the wrong way. That top spin, just total control.
Venus Williams let a 40-15 game slip away. Justine Enna producing some top-level play.
She looked like she had the set one the other day with Serena, and then I think she got down set point, pulled that out in the tie break, ended up winning 6-1. She's on a run now.
Throws in her third double fault. This is 2 points ago. She's still indicating that there's a breathing difficulty.
Well, both players are breathing hard out there.
Certainly hasn't impacted her play. She's playing as outstanding as she has offered throughout. Some of the Venus Williams fans here at Arthur Ashe yelling out to her, trying to awaken her game. Anna creating a lull of her dominance here.
Venus continues to almost dare her to come into net. The tricky mid-court ball.
And another strong hold of service and a 3-love lead in the second. We'll return to the Open after this word from your local station. Coverage of the U.S. Open on CBS Sports is sponsored by AIG, HP, American Express, and by the new AT&T. And welcome back to the Open. As you can well imagine, it's a difficult double to beat both Serena and Venus Williams in the same tournament, and only 5 women have done that. The only major being Martina Hingis at the Australian Open in 01.
Surprises that many. It's a short list, but Venus is going to have to turn things around right here.
Justine Enna has got her foot on the throttle here. Up a set and a 3-love lead in the second. Sure that Svetlana Kuznetsova would admit that she would root for one against the other, but based on record you would think that she might be pulling for Venus Williams. She is 3-3 against Venus and 2-14 against Enna. Kuznetsova earning her way, beating Anna Chakotadze.
Almost got it.
Yeah, that'd have been a souvenir. Come on, lead out there and grab those, man.
I tried. Total frame job here. Some new balls now. They'll complicate things here a little bit. It's moving through the air faster. A little bit smaller right now. Contributed to that miss hit a couple points ago. It's wide and long, it looked like.
Earlier today, young Anna Chukwadze had the opening set 6-3 and led 1-love and then won one game of the last 13 as Svetlana Kuznetsova moves to the finals, and the Swede-Austrian combination of Asplin and Knoll beat the Czech pair in straights for the men's doubles title. John McEnroe just salivating as he watched that match. It does stir your blood, doesn't it?
Brings back some memories. It's just incredible depth again. Venus is really hanging on. He's got to make a move here.
Well, Venus moves so well to the ball when it's away from her, when she gallops up to them and makes those great shots. But when the ball comes right at her, sometimes her footwork goes away. And that's where you get the errors.
Fabulous overhead that kept Venus Williams in the point. Well earned.
They didn't play some tremendous defense, and Venus did very well to hit that overhead. She could have easily lost that point. You saw some tenacity there. This was a fantastic shot there.
Good to be 6-1, huh?
You better believe it.
A point away from her first game in the second set. Must be. And she has it. It's 3-1. And in the setting sun here in the east at nearly 5:30 in the evening, our aerial coverage of the U.S. Open Tennis Championships provided by Goodyear. Down into the jewel box of the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center and Arthur Ashe Court. Two of the best in the world battling here for a spot in the finals tomorrow night. The attendance has been part of the story this year, coming into today with 4 sessions remaining. The total is over 620,000 fans have enjoyed this Open, and it'll carry over 700,000, shattering the record by night's end tomorrow.
Got good hops, Venus, but she didn't know she'd have to come up with it twice in one rally. Thought this one had spiked away from Justine.
She totally mishit that first volley. Gave Enin a chance. Most people, by the way, would not have pulled that shot off. Very few.
A rare appreciative smile from the #1 seed.
How's that for an angle?
Acute.
She's got the greatest backhand I've ever seen in a tennis court. Female player, maybe man. She's right up there with anybody, male or female.
Anna backs off. Lets that gust of wind pass through. 30-15.
It's amazing that she runs around it sometimes, Dick. Why in the world? That shows you how much confidence she has in both sides. She would actually even think about doing that.
Continuing her terrific serving. 40-15. Anna in the match has won almost 3 out of every 4 first service points. And he's got a second serve that last point. 40-30.
She's been most of her second serve points.
2 out of 3 there. Huh?
That is phenomenal. He looked at Carlos. Don't give me that signal anymore. I don't want to serve and volley there. She never really looked like she was comfortable on that shot, and that's unusual. I'd prefer to stay back, Carlos, the next time.
She's already opened up a letter on one of her changeovers. We saw her doing that at the French Open as well, Justine. Coach Carlos Rodriguez offers notes, ideas, tactics. She pulled out a few of them at Roland Garros this year. Title she won for the 4th time. Reminders, she says, more than anything else. Here's a chance for Venus to come back into this second set as she did in that opener.
And the crowd pleading for her to do just that. They want more tennis. Williams on serve in the second. Welcome back to the Open. You know it's not too late to run your fantasy league with Fantasy Football Commissioner, the award-winning league manager. Try it now. It's free, 14 days at football.cbssports.com, which a natural segue is to join us tomorrow at noon for CBS opening day coverage of the National Football League. Games from around the country to be followed by the men's final actually on Sunday here on CBS. So Venus Williams with a break to get on serve here. Now let's see if she can secure the break at Hammond's serve.
Justine had a serve at 45 the last game that looked like it may have been out, called in, and she had an opening, and I think she thought it was going to be called out. She lost her concentration just for that brief period of time. It cost her a break here. Scott Williams, there's a lot of momentum. 2-3.
You could see at that last graphic, imperative that Venus get that first ball in. Second serve, winning only 39% of her points, and here is the second ball to Anna. There's that backhand that you so much enjoy.
She can hit it any way she wants. She can hit it flat, what she did there, got it deep. She can find the angles if she needs to. She can slice it to get herself back in position. She can do it all, obviously.
Off the service line. That's her 4th ace.
She springs up with those legs. It was such a key to get that power That was at 119. She seems to arm it more with the second serve, losing a lot of velocity.
Played over an hour and a half, and they're just in the middle of the second set. This one goes 3. Going to take a lot out of the winner going into the final tomorrow night. A couple of points for 3-0.
Venus would have liked to have done a little bit more with that passing shot. Back to the center of the court where Justine sat there waiting. And again, it's tougher to get those passing shots to me in these windier conditions.
And it was 5 more winners and than Venus Williams. And 5 fewer unforced errors. A delicate spot now for Venus Williams. She's broken back to 2-3, and now 40-15 lead has slipped away.
She's just got to move a little bit better, Venus, because Enna certainly is doing that in all of this win. Venus has got to stay with these shots.
A 74-mile-an-hour slice that had a big break on it. Just curled its way into the service.
I think
box.
the wind blew it in the court. It looked like it was going way wide. She got away with one there.
Venus getting in just one first serve in this game.
And they're taking advantage of that second serve and pressuring Venus. Another missed first serve. So 1 out of 9 first serves in this game.
See there a number of mishits during that point, directly due to the wind. It's really tough to time the ball. This looked like a very makeable pass, but when you're looking to get that edge back that you've lost, it gets a whole lot tougher.
It's 3-0. Well, again, the women's championship will be decided tomorrow night here on CBS, 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock West Coast time. Svetlana Kuznetsova, a winner here 3 years ago, rallied to dismiss the 20-year-old Anna Chakadadze. Impressively at the end, played her best tennis in that third set, was very shaky in the opening set. Will it be Anna or Venus Williams tomorrow night?
Kuznetsova said after that match that first set was a disaster for her. She said, Kuznetsova said, and these two out on the court now understand what she's talking about. She said, every ball I hit it with the frame, the handle, somewhere out, forehand, didn't serve well. And the wind is certainly a factor, but she was more than willing to admit, Kuznetsova, that she was very nervous in that first set before recovering to make her way to the final. That's nice movement from Venus. You see those quick little steps, those adjustments. And this is helping her get back into this second set.
That and the fact that Hennig started to frame quite a few shots. Not to forget about that lead she had, 3-1-45, just a few minutes ago.
She's going to challenge this one.
On the right far side. The ball was called out.
I think this is a hope here.
Looked long, didn't it, John?
Look wide.
Here's the Chase review on the challenge. And what it is.
Misena has one challenge remaining.
And a second serve at love 30.
That's on the line.
You bet. And it's a triple break point. Venus Williams, after taking Anna serve in the last game, here she is at love 40. We understand that Anna has called for the trainer on the change of ends. It could have been Venus. Yeah, that's right. Venus did go to the chair, so it may be something bothering Venus Williams. Three chances to take the lead here in the second set. This is before that last point, going to the chair. He's reading her lips, she said. Trainer. Ooh, that just missed. Fans cheering prematurely. They thought that backhand down the line was going to be the winner, but Anna easily covered it.
Well, I wouldn't say easily. That was a pretty good get by Anna. She had to slice it back, and this is makeable. She pulled up on that shot instead of finishing it. We've got one more chance. She's got more momentum still.
Saved by Anna.
And again, when the ball is right at her, she doesn't make the moves necessary in this wind to position herself well enough to control that shot. So that love 40 lead has evaporated. Anna should, I really feel, especially in this wind, Anna should take it right to Venus.
Big turning point in this second set for Anna to pull out her serve.
As that ball is slicing into your body, you really got to move your feet and get yourself in position. Plus, if you hit that backhand, you're pulling yourself off the court, which I think is why she went for too big a return there.
So smart.
And how big was that from Love 40? The save of serve by Anna. She leads by a set. It's 4-3 in the second. We'll just stay here at Arthur Ashe as the trainer does come out to question Venus Williams. Taking her pulse. Dean Weinke of the WTA staff trainer.
I've never seen that. I've never seen someone have their pulse taken on a change over.
Well, obviously both players have been breathing heavily in these conditions, these humid, sort of feel like smoggy conditions. It's been no rain here at all in New York for a while. It's getting a little tough to breathe, I think, at the moment.
We haven't had a drop of precipitation in the entire championship.
Now she's taking, checking for a fever.
Well, didn't Kuznetsova and Shakwadadze take a heat break in the previous match?
These two are fortunate that the sun has gone away. It would be brutal out here with the way these two are going at it as we approach 6 o'clock. And the nerves that are thrown into the equation make it even trickier.
She just told the chair she doesn't want a timeout. She's eligible for a 3-minute medical timeout. She is not taking advantage of that room.
Sir and Father Richard looks on, and Venus continues. That golden opportunity for the lead here in the second set.
I'll tell you, the Williams sisters, both of them at times, they don't give credit after matches and press conferences, whatever. We certainly saw some graceless remarks from Serena when she lost to Justine a couple of nights ago, but there are no competitors like them on the court. I'm talking about Serena as well as Venus. Boy, they get on with it. They don't belabor bad calls, bad judgments, whether. I just love that about them. Justine took her time after she secured that first set. Maybe played the clock a little bit. Maybe she didn't, but I'll tell you what, the Williams sisters never, ever look for excuses when they're on the court. And they never try to take a point they haven't earned either.
Now, mentally and emotionally, how did that last game impact Venus Williams?
She's angry. You just saw her bounce that ball in frustration when she gave up that first point.
Mary Jo, what do you have for us?
Nadine Wahey just spoke to her, said that Venus Williams complaining of dizziness. She took her temperature, that's fine. Her pulse is okay, just a little bit dizzy. They're working hard, Dick.
Thanks, Mary Jo. Meanwhile, from Love 40 on Anna serve, Venus Williams now has lost the last 7 points.
Not a good time to be dizzy.
Love 40 against her serve, and should Anna convert one of these, then she would serve for the finals.
Mom's calling it out. Venus is going to challenge it anyway.
Well, this is going to be love 40 if she doesn't, so this is a good challenge for her. Just in the off chance that caught a little line. If not, she's faced at love 40. And Henin may serve for this match here.
Chase review.
Corsens.
You see these turnabouts more often in the women's game. It was 3-1-45 for Henin. She lost that. It was 3-all love 40. She wins that. Now it's Williams at love 40.
This is a deep hole for Venus Williams, considering her state. I'm not feeling 100% at the moment. And the second ball for Anna.
Well, she'd like that back.
Couple of balls that she has struck much more cleanly throughout the match, and that takes 2 breakers away. Here's a third.
Even the best get nervous. Those are 2 not well struck second serve she got away with.
71 miles an hour in the last one.
Here comes another.
Yeah. The break and the lead 5-3 serves for the finals. This big crowd just pulled back by turn of events here in the last couple of games, when it appeared that Venus Williams was going to charge into the lead and force a decisive third set. Now it's Anna 4 points from victory. Nothing wrong with that effort.
Henin hit a very good passing shot right here. Venus on the full stretch. All that reach saved her on that point. Excellent start to this game.
Open.
How do you hit that good a lob in these conditions? Well, this is a good or deep approach out with some bite to it. And then throws up a lob. Look where it goes. She's got a back pedal and then just an outright winner from that position. Again, just such incredible defense from her.
Chance for a second U.S. title, just 2 points away. Just missed.
Just missed. She's in all types of trouble here. She almost pulled off a near impossible shot. Get any serves in here.
Her fourth of the match, and it gives Venus Williams a break point. Remember, in the last Anna service game, she faced Love 40 and dug out. Williams stays in this semifinal. We'll be back at the U.S. Open in just a moment.
He served that first set at 65%. She's down to 50 in this one. Justine Henin was serving at 68% in that first set. She's down to 47.
First set, Venus broken in the very first game, finally broke back at 5-all. Tie break that settled the first set, took Anna to 7 points to 2 to win it in a full hour of play. And, approaching 2 hours now. And we're at 4-5 in the second set. Demanding.
That was an interesting ploy by Venus, an effective one, slicing it short deliberately. Not a full drop shot. It's a total surprise move. He uses that 6-1 slam dunk here. Called in, looked like it skimmed off the line. The crowd thought it was going to go long. Venus not challenging.
Chase review, was it out? No, it was right on the back of the line. Once again, Anna just 2 points from the final.
Look that one.
First match point. 2007 Open Finals. It'll be Anna, who won this championship in 2003 against Svetlana Kuznetsova, the champion of 2004. And she has moved through in straight sets again at 1-8 tomorrow. It starts at noon Eastern, the men's semifinals, to be followed in prime time by the women's championship at 8 o'clock in the evening. Justine Anda confirming her place as the best player in the world. Again, in straight sets, no one's taken a set off her, and she has driven her way through Serena and Venus Williams to happily advance to tomorrow night's final.